Stop copying and pasting the same email to all college coaches. It's weak, not efficient, and college coaches hate this. Instead, you need to change this one thing to your emails and you'll be set up for success. And this one thing is not a recruiting service, doesn't take multiple hours to set up, and you don't have to be a tech wizard to understand how to implement it. Stick around until the end and I'll uncover exactly how to reach out to these college baseball coaches. And before we get into this video, I want to make sure that you understand I'm not a YouTuber out here sharing bad information. My name is Evan Mendoza and I have 7 years of professional baseball experience under my belt between the St. Louis Cardinals and San Diego Padres. I also used this exact email technique to land multiple D1 offers when I was going through the college recruiting process. Today, I'm giving it away all for free. All right, so let's get into it. So this is an example of what your email should look like. And this is coming from me. I grew up in Sarasota, Florida. I was a two-way player. And for those that don't know, I played ball at NC State University, which is in the ACC. It is D1 baseball. And I went there as a two-way, believe it or not. So subject line, very, very clean cut, concise, first and last name, positions you play, city, state. So Evan Mendoza, shortstop, Sarasota, Florida. Good, equal spacing. It's very easy on the eyes, and that's a huge concept throughout this whole email template. Dear Coach, last name, and as you can tell, those squiggly lines, those are input fields that I teach my students on how to implement the email outreach system and strategies to not only effectively, but efficiently reach out to these college coaches. So don't get caught off guard with the squiggly lines. Obviously, just input a personalized statement right there. I always like to tell my students, if you're personalizing an email over to me, what I would recommend doing is saying, hey, Coach Mendoza, I saw that you went ahead and played ball between the Cardinals and Padres, and 2018 was your career year where you hit 289. Or something cool like that, where they know that you did a little bit of research on who you are as a coach, right, in this whole process. College coaches hate when you just copy and paste the same exact email, so this is one of the most critical areas of the email template. I hope this email finds you well. My name is Evan Mendoza, and I'm a high school baseball player from Florida interested in college baseball program, all right? So obviously you would put NC State baseball program. I'm reaching out to provide you with some key information. So one thing to note, this is a cold email. These college coaches typically have no clue who you are, and you need to provide the key information to get on their radar. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna include things like GPA, graduation year, positions, travel ball organization, high school team. Sometimes you can put high school contact for the coach. You can put also some key metrics like your fastball velocity or 60-yard dash time or exit velocity. All right, so that is the key information in a very, very simple, easy to read, bullet point formatting. The probably third most important as we're going in order, obviously the personalized statement is probably number one, the key metrics is number two, and then the cherry on top, in my opinion, is showcasing to these college coaches you actually know what you're talking about and you can talk the language of baseball. So that's when we're going to include this section, in my own words. This is a sentence that I created for myself. I do not want you guys to copy and paste this because, let's be honest, your playing profile is going to be dramatically different than my playing profile. And if you copy and paste this and they have a certain level of expectations that you provide to the teams that you play on and you don't live up to that standard, that's something that they're obviously going to see. They're going to reference this email that you sent to them and they're going to realize you were kind of, cheesing them. So in my own words, again, this is for me and my playing profile. I am mostly known for my glove. Without a doubt, my glove has taken me not only to college ball, but also got me drafted. And in my own belief, it's what also kept me around professional baseball for as long as I did, because I simply had a great glove at shortstop. All right, next. Smart and quick decisions on the base paths and executing offensive strategies effectively. The reason I included that is because I'm able to put a bunt down. I'm able to hit the ball the other way. I'm very, very more than capable of doing a hit and run because I have really, really high bat to ball skills as far as my ability to put the ball in play. Again, that's my playing profile of what I provide to the teams that I ultimately play for. After that, we're going to include some links for their reference, like the perfect game profile or a 30-second highlight video. And this is critical, guys. As you guys know, in your local town, if a red light or an intersection, all of a sudden all the electricity goes out, there usually is a police officer guiding traffic on where and when everyone can go to the next step, right? Or cross or turn, etc., right? So you need to be that police officer as far as if they raise an eyebrow, let's say they are actually really interested in you as a baseball player, you need to provide them a different route to take if they're more curious, right? Perfect game profile is great because it's a great trusted database. And then number two, a quick 30-second highlight video is a must. So again, as you can tell in this template, those links are embedded in those words to make the email that much more professional. You can also find me on Instagram here, and obviously the word here would link them over to the Instagram channel. That is if you have a pretty well-constructed social media platform, if you wanted to include that, just so these college coaches know you don't only take the email template serious, but you also take other areas of your game serious, like your social media channels with potential NIL opportunities. Last but not least, thank you for your time. I look forward to the possibility of developing my skills at NC State. Best regards. First name, last name, contact information. What every coach has failed to mention to you is what I'm about to share with you right now. And the reason that they haven't shared it with you is either because they don't know it or they don't want to share it with you. So this is the email template that I instruct all my students to use inside my academy. If you want to download this template, go down below and click download. By the way, I have 7 years of professional baseball experience and also 3 years I spent at North Carolina State University and landed multiple D1 offers using this same exact template. Subject line has to be clear cut, address the coach's name, personalize each and every email, introduce why you're even emailing this coach, include key metrics, and quite possibly the most important part is the in my own words section. Guide over some traffic to either a highlight video or a perfect game profile. Add in some social media platform, thanking them for their time and including some contact information. Click download if you want this same exact template. Also, by the way, if you want to download this same exact email template, go down below in the description to download it. This template changed my life with the opportunity of playing baseball at the higher levels. Are you next? If so, make sure to watch this step-by-step guide on how to get recruited.